Come to you live from New Atlantis. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon.
I'm Josh.
I'm Christian.
And Christian, you haven't been on for a while, and Josh, you haven't been on ever.
That's true.
You've never been here before?
How's it going?
I've been here before, but not.
No, but you've been here, but not here.
There were fewer cameers as far as Josh knew.
Yeah, sure. I couldn't
For
see
legal
any
reasons.
of the cameras.
Yes. Yeah, you got to keep the cool people out.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Strong security for that. But we're not here to talk about whether we're cool. We all know the answer to that. We're here to play Astro Knights, a game that I'm actually fairly excited about as a huge Aeon's End fan.
Brandon, is this game out now?
It is. I bought it at retail.
Oh, okay.
They did a Kickstarter for it.
Yeah, I knew it was a kicked start game.
Sure.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was actually available for any of the viewers of this video to buy, but you can just go to the store and buy it now.
I'm not sure if it was even on Kickstarter or if it was GameFound, or there's a few competitors now. Do you still do? Is it like Kleenex? Do you still say it was Kickstarter?
It's,
okay.
It's all of it's one word now. All of the other websites are mad about it.
So,
but they will
all
Kickstarter.
right.
Yeah.
So you still back it. You don't.
Yeah.
Game find it.
Yes.
So Aeon's End is a re-implementation of. Did I say Aeon's End?
Yeah, you got it backwards. Try again.
Cool. Cut that out.
Wait.
Cut that out.
Wait.
Aeon's End is a pre-implementation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure what they did was they designed Astro Knights,
And then they went back in time.
put it on ice,
Yes.
released Aeon's End as its successor.
Yes.
And which actually feels about right, because this is a somewhat streamlined version of it.
As someone who has designed more than 0 games, I would say that is what makes it the follow-up game, is that it's been streamlined and all the rules you don't need have been taken out. Like, that is
Fair.
the hard part.
Fair. Yeah, I guess, and I don't feel like in most board games that's how sequels work, though.
Yeah, right. That's a problem. It's a problem in the design space.
So this is not a learn to play video. If you were watching us set up, we were and are live streaming on YouTube. I taught it there, but I learned to play this game from a great video by the channel Board Game Coffee. I think that I almost said friend of the show, but they're only my friend, and that I watched them on YouTube.
In the way that you're friends with everyone on YouTube.
But they have a great learn to play video that I think that they did back in when the Kickstarter was live. So I recommend you watch that if you want to learn to play. Just make sure to come back and finish this video, and probably like it and subscribe while you're here.
I wouldn't say those words in those orders, but that's me. That's a decision I wouldn't make.
Well, if people like the video or the stream, however you're watching it, then YouTube mistakenly thinks we're likable and tells other people they might like us. It's win-win, really, for everyone except
us.
It's win-win for us.
That's fair, yeah.
So we're about to take on, and here is the game set up. Is it? Yeah, okay, that's just the levels. Yeah, it's not cut off. Yeah. This looks good. This looks good on camera. I also, this is an upgrade to the stream and to the videos from previous ones. I moved the picture-in-picture with us on it to the upper right.
Oh.
Where, because that is the furthest from all of us.
Sure.
Yeah,
we don't even want anything
It's
over
less
there.
likely to be covering stuff up. Yeah. Last few games I played, and I was sitting in this chair, like the picture-in-picture was covering what I was doing.
You just got to put it right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Picture
Nobody's
on
just
picture.
That way, if we're losing too badly, nobody will see
No
us
one knows.
push the dial.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
All right, we'll workshop this offline. This game is one big boss battle, and the boss is Furion.
I was just going to say, we don't know that's how...
Furion?
I was going to say Furion.
Furion. I like that, because it's like Orion.
Yeah, it sounds like space.
And, Furion is in space, so it makes sense.
It all checks out.
Yeah. Also, Furion has artillery that'll be firing at us.
Mm-hmm.
And probably at our homeworld of New Atlantis, which is one way that this game is different from Aeon's End. Aeon's End has the same aspect of you are like defending the city of Gravehold, and it has its own health, and it is a defeat condition. But the city's just always the same, never has any mechanics. This one, we're in New Atlantis, which has its own power that we can charge up and use, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. I would also just like to note for a theme, it appears that Furion's his vibe, is extra planar portals of some kind, because there's like lots of stuff coming through holes or like having like energy auras around them. So You know, just to set the tone for what sort of monster we're fighting.
Lots of things coming through holes.
Yeah, lots of things coming through holes. The holes are being filled, passed through, entered, exited, what have you. You're gonna leave that in, right?
It's all staying in. This is live to hard drive.
Sure,
Actually, it's literally live too.
That's fair.
Our handful of viewers right now cannot unhear or unsee
Yes, good.
what just happened on here,
Yeah.
and neither can I.
Yep.
So we'll be deck building, never shuffling our deck, and trying to burn the boss down to 0 before he levels up to 3 and finishes his deck. I guess I've gendered this shapeless mass of energy and pieces of planets.
Furion doesn't like that, so thanks. It's going to be taking it out on us.
Yeah. Christian,
Yes.
who are you playing as?
Oh, I am Christina. Almost, but not quite my actual name. Christina has goggles, which I love, electricity hands, which I'm confused by, and her ability is once she charges up her power, any ally, I assume that means any of us, including me.
No.
No,
I don't believe so.
I'm not my own ally.
Any player would mean anybody.
You are your own.
But
You're not your own
I
ally.
feel like I'm my own ally, but I understand mechanically that might not be the case. Gains the top weapon from any supply deck and places it on top of their deck. So I can let one of you, once I charge up, just get a free weapon.
That seems great.
Yeah, I think it's good. That's me.
Who are you, Josh?
I am ZAK.
What? Okay.
Perhaps sometimes pronounced Zach, but it's unclear. My power is that during my main phase, I can attack with up to 2 of my weapons without discarding them.
Oh, that's solid.
Seems good.
So you can get him expensive weapons, and then he can leave them in play and keep firing them.
Yes, I think that's great.
That does seem great. I assume you haven't read the actual text, like the flavor text on the back of your character. I don't think
There was a
anyone
whole
said.
paragraph.
Great, because
I hadn't even read the power before I selected it, based solely on his appearance.
I did not want to ask you this question if you knew the answer, but what does ZAK stand for?
Oh no, I'm not going to be able to come up with something that quickly.
It's actually, those are not easy letters.
No.
Yeah, ZAK is tough. A has... no, man, that's tough.
I'm pretty sure that A and K are ass kicker,
kicker.
but I'm stuck on the Z.
Zealous.
Zealous ass kicker.
Zealous ass kicker.
All right. if the right answer is back there, I don't want to
There
know
is
it.
not a right answer on the back of this. So
even better.
great.
Okay.
Well, now it is the right answer.
Now it's zealous ass kicker. Also, you're religious now, I guess. You're a religious robot.
I could be zealous about ass kicking.
That's fair.
Ass kicking can be a religion.
Yeah,
if you do it right.
I withdraw the criticism.
And I am playing as Silas, this spiky-winged, pink-armored dude. Actually, who probably came over from Descent. There's a Silas in Descent 3rd edition.
Sure.
Who is not a healer, like this guy is. When he charges up and uses power during my main phase, any player gains 5 health.
Yeah, easy.
And this is the difference in wording. Mine says any player, so I can heal myself.
I can only
You
help you
cannot
guys.
buy yourself guns.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really fire guns very well with electric hands, honestly.
Yeah, they would explode. I mean, I think the electric hands thing is a bad decision. I would not have done that were I in charge of.
I mean, what gives you the idea that this is her decision?
Fair.
have
Someone
electric
did
hands.
this to her.
Or she was born that way. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
The answers to all of this are probably on the backs in the flavor text we haven't read.
Which again, we will not read.
No, we're keeping it that way. It's more fun to speculate. I do actually I'm enjoying the art in this game. It's got kind of a cartoony, comic booky style.
Yeah, no, the art's fantastic.
It's really over the top in a good way.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, so this game starts as the game and every turn starts with a random draw from the turn order deck to see
Have you
whose turn it
shuffled
is.
this? Should I shuffle?
I did, but you do it again so that it's your fault. Whatever.
Oh, good. Great. Do we know the whole turn order or just the next one?
Just the next one.
Okay.
Yep.
3. Brandon.
Oh.
Silas.
Oh.
Give it to us.
Okay.
Yeah, you should have looked at your hand.
This works out nicely since he's the one who knows how to play.
Yeah.
I for some reason have 4 cards in my hand and 6 in my
Knows
deck.
how to play.
I-
See what he does.
Well, let me also, I'll mention again, I learned to play from the YouTube channel Board Game Copy, so if I make any rules mistakes, comment there. Thank you.
Don't tell us. We don't want to know about that.
I have not until this moment read my signature card, which is a fuel card called Galvanic Current. It gains me an energy and says any ally may draw a card and then discard a card.
Oh.
That seems cool, so I will play it. And then, Josh,
Yeah.
you may draw a card then discard a card.
All right.
So first draw, then
And
discard.
it says you may, which I guess means I can choose you and then you can say no.
I don't know what they... Yeah, I guess theoretically, from a math
I only
standpoint...
have
if
one
your hand
slot,
is
so I can only
perfect-
use one weapon, right?
Yeah.
but you can't upgrade slots
Oh.
with enough energy. It only takes 3 energy to give you more weapon slots. I have no idea how
This
the
is probably
economies work
still
in this
fine.
game.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
And then I have 3 more energy from these power cores, and you know it's got me in the art. I think I have to buy this Chromarium Halo.
Also, Chromarium. I just like that word.
Yeah, was that a different? What was the name of the made-up element?
Yeah, I've
in your
got it.
card?
You'll see in a moment when
Oh,
I draw
okay.
it and then we
Okay,
play it.
if you ever get a turn.
Yeah, I won't.
So I'll buy the Chromarium Halo, which in the future will give me 2 energy when I play it, and any player gains 1 health. And since I just explained this, but I'll be explicit to like demonstrate, since you two are new, well, we're all new, but I've played Aeon's End, the card that I just bought will go on my discard pile. I'll finish playing, I'm just going to play a Blaster. I have 1 weapon slot, so that's in that slot now. And then the rest of my cards, I put them in my discard pile, and I choose the order. So I would rather just draw my my signature card early and often, I think, so I'll just put it in first.
Yep.
And then I will fill up my hand to 5 cards now, which is the rest of my deck, and go ahead and draw the next turn order card.
Next up, number 2.
All right. So I now have 4 power cores. Oh no, not this card yet. Which I guess I can buy stuff with them, or I can upgrade. So do we don't see.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I should have flipped over this card from the supply, which is an infinitum core.
Ooh.
This game is lousy with made-up elements.
Actually, I'm sorry, that's an
Oh.
infinitium core.
Infinitium. Yeah. Okay, that costs 6, though.
That's
Too much for me.
the going rate for infinitum.
Yeah.
I actually think I'm just going to power up twice since I have a nice
Yeah.
even
I
number.
think that's good.
And then I will be equipping my Tectonic Repeater.
Ooh, what's that do?
I deal 1 damage when attacking, and then I may return a weapon from my discard pile to my hand.
Oh, okay.
So I happen to have a weapon in my discard pile now.
That worked
Worked
out
out,
great.
yeah.
Yeah. Although, are you going to flip over your discard pile now when you fill up your hand?
I guess
Yeah.
I will. Oh, and I will be drawing that very weapon, so I guess it's not going to come in handy.
Yeah.
I plan drawing.
You can leave it. You can always leave it in play until it would come in handy.
Next turn is number 1. That's me.
That's you.
Okay. I have 4 energy to spend. So my thing is, I want to get good. I want to charge up to get good weapons for you people, and I don't really want to be doing my own weapon nonsense too much. So I'm going to equip this weapon for next round. I've got 4 energy, which would let me power up twice, which is what I'm going to do. I think my
Wow,
gag is in the
okay.
early game. I want to be building you guys up as fast as possible.
Yeah,
I
and
think.
sorry, your power just lets you take any weapon regardless of cost?
Any ally gains the top weapon for any supply deck.
That is so good.
That was my thinking.
I don't know if you've looked at this. I just read the weapon on top of the expensive deck for the first time and did a double take
probably
because
need that.
it says attack, deal 9 damage.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
I don't think.
So I think for me personally, I should, like, in the early game especially, just not be doing anything but charging up my
Yeah,
power.
you could consider buying fuel cards, which will make you better at charging up.
Yeah. For now, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Maybe next round. Okay, that's me.
All right.
Next, we're going to get a wild or a bad guy. Boss turn.
Boss turn. Okay, so if the boss had any cards in play, they would do their activate abilities. And then, Josh, would you do the honors drawing the top card of its deck? Of the Furion deck.
sorry.
Mhm.
Thermion? I don't know. Barricade.
This game's got a lot of...
A lot of fake elements.
yeah, and a lot of fun, unpronounceable words to stumble
Sure.
over.
Thermion, Thermion.
That's
Thermion.
probably not
Thermion.
I like Thermion, yeah.
Of course.
Thermion Barricade, okay?
Increase the artillery track by 1. Good, that sounds like good news. Any player suffers damage equal to the current value of the artillery track. If Furion, I'm on Team Furion, is level 2, destroy this card. So this
Oh.
goes.
So it does go into the discard pile. That was a strike, so it just happens, goes away. It looks like what happens is the artillery track gets bumped up to 1.
And then any of us takes 1 damage. Do we have an obvious
I don't think-
volunteer for that?
Does my healing card can heal anyone, including myself. So
Yes,
whoever
it
it is,
does not
I'll just
matter.
heal it
It just
soon.
doesn't
So
matter.
I'll just take it.
Alright then.
Okay, next turn. Wild.
And
That's you, Josh.
That's you, Josh.
Oh, hey.
You'll take a turn and then you'll pass that
That's
wild
right.
token to Christian for
And
next time.
that means the boss is about to happen.
Yes, at least once.
Right. So I start in my attack phase, and I can attack now. And I guess I probably should, since my deck is so small. It's coming right back anyway.
That's true.
So I will attack for 1 damage.
Okay. And if there were minions out, you would specify what you were attacking, but it's only Furion. Team Furion all the way.
Yeah, Furion. It's obviously Furion.
Want to be the boss health dial banker,
Oh, sure.
Christian?
How much damage?
1.
Okay.
Then-
we gotta do better than that.
That's nearly 2% of our victory.
I will play 3 power cores and spend them to increase my slots.
Beautiful.
And then go dual blasters.
Pew pew. And finally, the boss happens, which we knew was about to happen. So Furion gets the Titan Barrage. The player with the most slots,
Oh, I
that's
should've
you,
gone.
suffers 2 damage. Josh, you take 2 damage and discards a card in hand.
Wow.
And then increase the artillery by 1.
Okay. Let me redraw up to 5 before. 2 damage.
Yeah.
And
Discard a
discard
card.
1 card.
And it looks like it's of your choice.
Yep.
And then at the end of the deck, nothing changes, right? We just
Shuffle the
it
turn
up.
order deck and keep going, yeah.
Great. I'll be in charge of that too.
Sounds good. At least with this boss, nothing changes. Actually, one of the other bosses in this box it does something that I've never... And I don't own all the content for Aeon's End. That would be like 25 expansions.
Sure.
But it did something that I've never seen Aeon's End do. That boss had a special turn order card that gets
Oh.
added to the turn order deck. Aeon's End, I've never seen it fuck with the turn order deck.
That's fun.
I don't know for a fact that it doesn't.
Yeah, sure.
But yeah, so I like that this game is like streamlining some things and
And
exploring
also
some new
exploring,
things. Yeah.
Number 3, that's you, Brandon.
That is me. And by the way, pass that wild token to Christian.
right.
Yeah,
he's
I'm
the
wild.
he's the wild of this round. Okay, I will pew 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 with my blaster. Ryan's all the way down to 58. And I'm going to copy Josh's turn because it was fantastic. I'm going to play 3 power cores and use the 3 energy to add a slot, and then play 2 blasters. That's my turn.
Alright.
Next turn is number boss turn. Strike Unrelenting Onslaught. The homeworld suffers 3 damage. Oof, I don't like that at all.
No, that's a big chunk.
Yeah. And then increase the artillery track by 1, hitting 3. When it hits, so it's when the boss activates if artillery is 3 or higher, right?
Yeah, so let's just read through the steps here for the end of the turn.
At the end of the boss turn, if the artillery track is at 3 or higher, perform the following. Draw and resolve the top card of the artillery deck, place it in the artillery discard, decrease it by 3, and keep repeating. So at the beginning, we're getting these plinky 1+1+1+1s, but I'm guessing that will change as
Potentially.
it levels up. Yes.
We'll see. The artillery is a void-charged mortar.
Ooh.
It's, where on other cards it says striker minion, this says artillery. And then the homeworld suffers 2 damage, any player suffers 1 damage.
Does
I'll
that
take that
happen-
one.
Does it happen right away?
Yeah, it just happens now and then goes to the discard pile. Mhm.
Yep. And then we decrease artillery by 3, and we keep going.
All right.
Next turn. Wild. That's me.
That's you.
Great. I get to use my we were discussing our, well, first attack, deal 1 damage. So I'm going to deal 1 damage to the boss. He
Hell
goes
yeah.
down to 57. Then I have 4 energy, well, 3 plain energy. I've got another gun, which I'm going to equip. And then I have Asalium, that element we all know and love.
Sure, yeah.
Gain 1 energy, so I've got 4 energy, and I may attack with any other player's weapon. Does anyone have anything good?
we
all
have
get
a bunch of
blasters.
blasters.
Is there any advantage to me attacking? I mean,
In fact, I would recommend against it because
Yeah.
we would like to have as many weapons in play as possible so that if a minion is drawn,
That's
we
what I
can just,
thought.
like, knock it down.
so I'm going to not do that because it's a May. However, I have 4 energy, so I'm going to get...
We've done so little card buying. I feel like that
Yeah, it's
can't be
probably
right.
wrong.
Yeah, we should probably be
Yeah, no,
buying some cards.
so I'm going to get a Dark Star Aura for 2,
Okay.
and then we flip it.
That's a Solarius cell. Okay, so this one has a buy effect that triggers once and only once when you buy it,
I'm
which
buying
says
that too.
the homeworld powers.
Homeworld powers up. Power
Yeah.
up that homeworld.
All right, and the new card on top is a Dark Star Aura.
It's the same thing. I think.
Oh, yeah, so there's... Oh, is that the one you bought? Yeah,
Yes.
there are...
There are duplicates.
Having flipped through these, I think that there's no more than 2, but there are 2 of some cards.
Okay. That's wild. Next is player 2.
Aha.
Aha.
All right. I think I will
Pew pew.
attack twice, dealing 2 damage.
Very nice.
And I will equip this guy again.
That's your
yeah,
your
it's
signature
not,
weapon.
I'm not going to get the bonus. Well, actually, maybe I... No, I'm not going to. There's no way. Yeah. But I'm going to put another weapon in my deck.
Nice. What is it?
Repulsor. It deals 2 damage, and the homeworld gains 1 health when I attack with it.
Oh, good.
So, it seems good.
Yeah, I'm a fan of healing our home.
That's it, right?
Yeah, next
Yep.
turn.
Player 1 is me again. Pew pew. I do my 1 blaster damage. I load a new blaster, and then I have 4 energy to spend. Man.
You have how much?
I have 4 energy to spend. But I'm gonna do my double power up thing again because I don't love any of these options, and I really want you guys to start getting free weapons.
I really want Josh to get the sniper, so
Yep, that's what I'm working on.
I approve.
Last turn, boss.
Okay.
Furion gets the Titan Land Rover.
Oh, that's a minion.
Yes. So the minion doesn't go into discard, right?
Yeah,
Not
we'll
separately.
start like a row of them here,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah,
between
there we
me and
go.
Josh. Yeah.
And when it's defeated, destroy it. And when it activates, any player suffers 2 damage. Does it
Okay.
activate right now?
It does not.
Okay.
It activates on all future boss turns, and we're going to put 4 health tokens on it, since that's the amount of health it has.
Easy peasy. We are resetting. Oh, and when the wild triggered, I should have handed that to you.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Turn order. Let's do it. Next turn is player 1.
That is you.
Ah! 2, 3.
Yeah, that is the flip side of the turn order thing is that, yes, the nemesis can go as many as... Or I keep using the Aeon's
Yeah,
term.
come
The
on,
boss can go up to 4 turns in a row, but we can go multiple times in a row,
So,
too.
uh,
Especially in a 2-player game when you just each have 2 cards in there. Yeah, sometimes any given player gets 4 turns in a row, and it feels nice.
So I've got a shit ton of energy,
Oh.
which is good. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 energy to spend,
Wow.
and then I have 2 effects that trigger. Oh, and I do 1 damage. So I'm gonna do 1 damage to start. I do blaster. I blaster the guy.
All right.
Then, actually, should I blaster him or should I blaster the Land Rover?
The Land Rover,
I
actually.
will blaster the
Yeah.
Land Rover. I apologize. Then I have 3 plain energy from power cores, and I have 2 special abilities. Homeworld powers up.
Nice.
Doot. Oh, that should have happened on buy. I apologize. So,
Oh,
yes,
right.
Yes. And then I may destroy the top card of any supply deck. Is there anything we want to destroy?
I am not in love with the Infinitum core.
Yeah, trash it. It's
Yeah.
gone. Fuck it.
Yeah, it costs 6, it gains you some energy, and lets you put a tech card that you buy this turn into your hand.
Yep, it's out.
I feel like we can do better.
Yep.
Like the Cosmic Particulate. I think we saw one of these already, too.
Yeah. I
Gain
think
2
so.
energy and any player powers up.
I mean, that's solid. So I have 7 to spend, so I'm going to spend 2 to power up because I want someone to be able to use my ability. Then I have 5 left. I'm tempted to get that Cosmic Particulate because that seems really good.
Sure does.
I agree.
Okay, I'm going to get that. So the purchase goes, then all the cards I just spent go. So who would like to use my ability to get the top weapon from any supply deck?
I nominate
Place
Josh.
it.
Yeah, I'd take that.
So that goes
sniper
on
rifle
top of your deck.
On top of my deck. Okay.
Yep.
And you are the
Yeah,
sniping
yeah,
zealous
yeah,
ass
it's
kicker.
I got
thematic.
my guy on it, so
Great. Next turn is boss turn.
The top card now of the expensive weapon deck is the Scrambler. When you equip it, you can return a fuel you played this turn to your hand. Oh, so it like doubles a fuel card and deals 6 damage. Seems good.
Okay.
It's no sniper.
Boss is going. So we get a new boss card, which is
Actually, before that, the Land Rover activates and any player suffers 2 damage. So I can take it.
yeah, take
Puts
it.
me down to 7.
actually maybe we should put it on because you can. Your special is 5 health, right? So we
Oh,
wanna,
so we
We
want
want
someone
to
to
eat someone down.
Yeah, and
Yep.
so far we haven't. What Aeon's End does quite a bit is it gets more specific about who takes damage, and a common thing it does is the player with the lowest health takes more damage,
Got
which
it.
makes that move sometimes scary. We haven't seen that at all in this
Not
game
yet.
so let's just assume we never will.
Yeah, it'll never happen.
Maybe,
Everything's fine.
maybe power up just in case.
Sure. Yeah. I guess I could.
And we have a new
Get some
minion,
power.
which is the Rage Knight. And when it activates, the homeworld takes 2 damage. He has 5 health.
Oof. Okay. So we need to start knocking out some minions.
Yes.
I'll also point out, because this is not. I don't know. I don't feel bad about looking ahead at what's going to happen when the boss levels up, which is in a couple turns. Any minions that are in play currently gain 4 health.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
And then in perpetuity, it's down here in the corner of the level up thing. All minions will have plus 4 health. So it happens to the ones in play, but also when you draw them, they'll get 4 more
Horrible.
than printed
I
on
hate
them. Yeah.
Another boss turn.
Okay,
Oh, God.
Well, it happens now. then,
Okay.
right?
Any player, I think it happens on the boss's next
When
turn
they
when
draw
they
the
need
next
to draw.
one, yeah.
I might pull up the rule book as a good streamer here
Wrath
and
the
check that.
Conqueror. When it actually first, everything else activates. So someone
Yeah.
takes 2 damage, which should probably be you to get you down
I guess
below.
under that same logic.
Yeah.
All right. and the
and then-
homeworld suffers too.
2. And then Wrath the Conqueror comes out.
Oh man.
Any player suffers 1 damage, or the players collectively discard 2 cards. And if Furion is level 2 or higher, you must do both. And he has 5 HP.
Interesting. Okay, Furion's about to be level 2.
Yep.
I can discard 1 card pretty safely.
Well, that doesn't have to
It doesn't
happen
have to
yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next boss turns.
Oh, I
but
see.
for now,
But we
we
should
now
try to-
know we have 3 of our turns in a row, so maybe we can take out some
really
minions.
need to get rid of the fucking Land Rover.
Agreed.
Yeah, we definitely can because we'll each go once, and we've got 3 damage on the board.
Player 3, you're up.
That's me. Okay, I'll shoot it. I'll shoot the Land Rover with my guns.
Pew pew.
2 blasters to take 2 health off of there. And then I have no more guns, so that's fun. But I do have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 energy. And I'm actually, with all these minions in play, I'm looking at this Peacekeeper weapon. It deals 5 damage, and if it defeats a minion, any player powers up and gains a health.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Seems good, so I'm going to
Yeah.
buy that. Reveal a new Scatter Beam. And then I had other effects on these. And any player gains 1 health. Here, you don't need to be at 4, Josh. Gain 1 health from my
Sounds
Chromarium Halo.
Yep.
And my Galvanic Current says any ally may draw a card, then discard a card. Josh took it last time, so Christian, if you
I would
want
actually
it,
like that.
why
Yes.
don't you draw and discard a card? Oh, I guess the one.
Actually, I probably. It's
yeah,
late now.
I could
probably
have
should
set up
have.
the tectonic repeater with that.
I was
Dope.
set for it. Oh well.
Okay, then I will discard those, and that's my turn.
Wild. You're up again.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, well, I wish I had a gun in play. I do now. I have 2 of them, actually. 2 more blasters and 3 power cores. I don't think I'm in love with any of the options at 3. I think I'm just going to power up and start working towards healing. It wastes 1, but I'm okay with it. All right.
Last up, Josh.
All right. So I will attack for 1 to kill this guy.
And this is the one that says when it's defeated, destroy it, so we'll not go into future cycles of the boss deck.
And then I'll play this blaster, and then I have 4 power cores, which I feel like I should buy something out here. I think I'm gonna buy this.
What is it?
The Dark Star Aura, gain 2 energy, and you may destroy the top card of any supply deck.
Oh, yeah.
So I've got 2 left, and I can buy nothing with that. So
No, a
I
power.
will. Yeah, I'll go up 1 power.
Cool. That's it. Turn order begins. A wild passes.
Yes. Here's
Oh,
the
yeah.
wild token.
Here we go. Wild.
All right.
Josh, make it good.
Damn, I shouldn't have passed it. I could have gone again.
I guess I should work on one of these minions, right? Which one
If
do
you
we?
can, yeah.
They're
gonna
think...
heal.
Oof, it's actually a tough call, but probably
I think this
Wrath the
one,
Conqueror.
'cause he's gonna
Yeah.
be level 2. We're gonna have both of them.
Right now, these are like
Yeah.
famous last words, but our homeworld's plenty healthy.
Right. What could go wrong? I will blast him. And then what do
You
I
have
got
your new sniper
here?
rifle?
I do. So I think...
Oh, damn. Let's hope you get another turn. Just take out the Rage Knight entirely.
Yeah, I'm gonna play my sniper here, and not that one.
God, that's a cool gun.
And this guy.
It is a
my
cool gun.
Second slot.
Oh, what is that guy? If you could...
Deal 2 damage, the repulsor. Deal 2 damage, and homeworld gains 1 health. So
Both of those are
we
great.
can-
Yeah.
Our homie.
I have 2 energy. Wait, these were my discards from last time, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I have 2 energy now, which I could do this, and then can I activate it immediately?
You sure can.
All right, well, I will do that.
That seems
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
I will deal 9 damage, probably to this guy.
Yeah. Get dudes
Take
off
the Rage
'cause
Knight
he's
off
about
the
to
board.
heal.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna heal any second.
Discard pile there for the boss.
Pile there. And then I can do 2 of them, so I can also do this. It only does 2 damage, though.
But he's-
I'm
it's
fine.
still good.
I think do it. Then if I go, I can finish it off with the
Yeah.
blasters.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
So
Yeah,
Wrath,
perfect.
Wrath the Conqueror has 2 left.
All right, so that happens, and then I don't have to discard them, which is excellent. I do have 1 weapon remaining in my hand, but both of my slots are full. Can I choose to discard this?
Cannot.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Then
so
there
that's
it
In your hand.
that is the consequence of
Having
too many
weapons.
weapons and
Yeah,
not enough
yeah.
slots. Yeah.
Then these get discarded,
Yep.
and that's my turn.
Okay.
Wild passes.
Turn
Give
order.
me a turn.
Nope, me.
Okay.
I
Is that blaster to the side of your board in play?
know it's discarded. I
Damn
do
it.
not have a blaster out. However, I have something cooler than a blaster out.
Cooler. There's nothing cooler than a
so
blaster.
I'm gonna Assailium. I can attack with any player's weapon, so I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna snipe to take that dude out.
Use this, because it only needs
Oh,
2
that one
damage.
does too. Yeah,
Yeah.
even better.
And we didn't add a health to our home
Oh,
roll
no,
last time,
yeah, when
and
you-
we're going to get to do it again.
Yeah.
This does discard it now, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was great. Okay. So
So he's gone.
New Atlantis is back up to 21 health. We have a clean slate on the minion row. Good
And
job,
I
guys.
have 5 energy to spend. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5.
And
so
everyone contributed.
everyone, we were all on a team together. So I'm going to charge up 1, and then I'm also going to use the bioconverter to destroy a card from my hand to get rid of my 1 charge power cores. So
Nice.
I'm gonna use the bioconverter. I destroy a card from my hand. An ally may draw a card and discard a card, which I'm going to give to you.
Okay.
then that just goes on the bottom of the
That
deck.
works well, actually, because I have... too
So
many
we now have the
boxes.
Oracle Hub tech.
The homeworld powers up, and any player may destroy a card in their hand. Oh, that seems good.
Yep. And a boss turn. So now,
Okay, so now you
we
need
get
to,
our
let's make
new.
some room.
Yeah.
Yeah, so while I shuffle this, go ahead and put the level 2 token out there. It says instant minions in play gain 4 health. That's nothing. And now this, like minions, it has an activate power. So every Furion turn, we're going to increase the artillery track by 1.
That makes sense.
So he'll be firing off a lot more
But
artillery.
we've cleared the minions, so now let's kill this guy. Let's do it. Let's just murder him.
Yes.
Does the artillery track increase now, or is it just on future turns?
On future turns, it's like the thing where
Yeah,
it comes out.
it
and
would
doesn't
just be
activate.
future
Yeah,
turns
yeah.
because activate happens before drawing a card, and drawing a card is what triggered the level up. Don't draw that yet though, because he does still have to draw the card.
Oh.
Actually, I think he.
You tell me, man.
I assume that he draws a card on the turn that he levels up. Sorry,
I'm just
it's-
along for the ride.
Let's see. Yes, you still draw a new card from the boss deck. So go ahead and boss us.
I will. The Rage Knight's back out.
It's back in with +4 health for level 2.
Yep, so 9 health. And he just does 2 damage to the homeworld. That's no biggie. Number 2.
All right.
This is a reasonably elegant thing, the way the cards level up and just like
Yeah,
have a few more
actually,
hit
I think
points.
that's what he's like.
So
Yeah.
I'm just going to snipe this guy right back into
Oh
the
yeah, that's
pile.
exactly 9.
Yeah.
That works out great. Yeah, that's dead.
Is this discard pile now? Or?
Yeah.
Now it is.
Yeah.
So that goes away. Then, let's see. I'll play these 2 into my slots, and I have 4 energy, but also the ability to destroy the top card of any supply deck. Is there anything out here we don't want?
I am underwhelmed by the Scrambler, actually.
Same.
The 8 costs for a 6 damage weapon.
Yep. I would rather be sniping.
Yeah,
Not
either that or the Scatter Beam that deals more damage for each weapon you have equipped. Like, no one has beelined for 3 or 4 slots, so maybe that's not... I don't know. ultimately, it's your call, and I'm glad it's not my call.
Yeah, let's get rid of the Scrambler. 8 energy that's expensive. We're not really buying that stuff yet.
Replacing it with a 7-cost Vibrax. It deals 6 damage, powers you up, and powers the homeworld up.
That seems much better.
Seems good. Speaking of which, if we can find a way to power the homeworld up while that sniper is in your discard pile to be recovered, that would feel nice.
Well, this is on deck, so it'll be recovered anyway.
Oh,
it will
your
remain
repeater.
In my discard pile.
Oh my
So,
god.
We don't need that.
That's so good. We're so great at this game.
Yeah.
I do have 4. Do we want to power up the homeworld? Because I could buy this, the Oracle Hub here. But I'm also thinking of possibly just getting myself more fuel, even though it would waste 1.
I like both of these cards, actually. Like the Nebula Wave that says you can destroy fuel in your hand, so it not only is a 2 fuel card, but it can gradually destroy your ones.
Yes, I think it's worth.
And,
I agree.
Yep. Okay.
Another copy of Nebula Wave. Great, so I can get one too.
Next turn.
Next turn.
Yep.
Yes. Player 3.
That's me. Well, I have 2 blasters, and well, I have weapons in hand, so I guess I'll play them. Like the real pro Aeon Zen strat with there are sparks in that game, the little spells that do 1 damage, is like if you don't need them to like finish off a minion, leave them in play because you're better off keeping your deck thin.
Yes, that makes sense.
That said, I have 2 weapons in my hand that I want to be able to play, so I will fire my blasters doing 2 damage to Furion.
We're getting there.
And I'll equip my Peacekeeper that when I fire this, it will deal 5 damage and heal and power up a player if it defeats a minion.
Nice.
So we'll see if that lines up. And I'll equip a Blaster also. And then I've got my suite of little benefits on my fuel cards. So any player gains a health. I'll take it. Yeah. We'll leave Josh at 5, where someday I'll get around to powering up and healing him. Yeah. And then any ally can draw and then discard a card. I don't want you to accidentally cycle your deck,
I would like that
Josh,
to be me.
So
Yeah,
Can
we
it be
should
me?
do that.
just in case there's some other effect that forces you to draw, I'll send that to Christian.
Agreed.
It's fine.
And then I have 4 to spend. On the subject of healing, I think I might... No, never mind. I'm going to buy this Oracle Hub tech. We'll continue to procrastinate on healing Josh.
Card, so it just happened right away, I believe.
You have the option to, what's it called? Overcharging it. You can overcharge it, paying its cost, and having it happen right away, but not go to your deck, or you can buy it for your deck as a normal card.
I see.
Yeah, I see. Wow, Quantum Hack is the new tech on the deck. Suffer damage to defeat a minion.
That is very good.
Or any ally draws 2 cards.
So
Both very good.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I have spent everything. I am done.
Last turn is the boss, as I knew, because of determinism. Boss happens.
Okay.
New strike. Homeworld suffers 4 damage.
Oof.
Ow.
And when he activates, increase the artillery by 1.
Yes.
Bing, boom, boom.
And that's the whole boss turn.
Yep.
Oh, wow. My next hand is just 5 power cores, so
Yeah, mine
don't...
too.
Oh. We gotta destroy some of these, jeez.
Yes.
New turn order. Number 1. That's me. Great. So, I have just a ton of energy, but it combos with some other stuff. Does anyone benefit from powering up 1 more than I do? Because I think I might just take it.
I think you keep doing it. You can...
Yeah.
It's still early enough in the
big
feeding.
weapons.
Yeah, still early
Homeworld
enough that...
also powers up.
Ooh.
Love that. That is fully powered now. So whenever someone wants to activate it to let the players collectively recover 2 cards from their discard
2,
piles.
3,
We'll
Is there
definitely be
anything
doing
we
that.
want to destroy?
From where?
Any supply deck.
Oh. I'm still not a fan of the scatter beam for the way we're
that's
playing.
what I was thinking. Too.
Okay. New option is a Grab Hammer.
Yeah.
It's a 5 cost, 4 damage, and you can return a weapon from your discard pile to your hand.
Yeah.
We can just get Josh sniping like twice a turn for the rest of the
I
game.
completely like that. So 1, 2. So I have 6, 7, 8 energy available to me. I want that Nebula Wave, which already matches what I'm doing.
Cool.
I may destroy a fuel. Oh, so I can destroy
Yeah.
fuel in my hand without playing it to buy stuff. Correct.
Uh,
Oh no, it's
Wait.
when I play.
Yeah,
this
this
when
is-
I play it,
this is
when
not
I-
happening now.
That's good. That's fine. Good. So I want Nebula Wave. I have 5 more to spend.
ooh, a classic Heliosphere. A fuel that lets you gain 2 energy or destroy this card to gain a weapon that costs 5.
I'm going to get an antimatter current for the remaining 5, which lets me again keep filtering decks, which I think is my thing. That's what I'm doing. Great.
Mag Field, the new fuel, lets you gain 2 energy and put a weapon you buy this turn on top of your deck. Oh, wait. Oh, the next time you gain a weapon this turn, you may place it on top of any ally's deck.
Oh.
Hey, how is your ability worded?
Any ally gains the top weapon from any supply deck and place it on top of their deck.
So, oh wait, I was gonna say, so we can combine this and that to redirect it back to you, but that doesn't actually work because it would have to be another player's turn. Damn. Okay.
Number 2, Josh.
Well, you are doomed to be selfless.
That's
So I'm going to blast the boss, I suppose, since there's nothing else around, for 2 damage, and then I will return a weapon to my hand.
I wonder what it'll be.
It's I'm
Snipe,
going to keep
snipe,
it a secret.
snipe,
actually.
snipe.
You'll have to wait and find out. So
I'm
these
on
two
the
are spent.
edge of my seat here.
And then I will play the Fusion Sniper.
Whoa! That does 9 damage.
It sure does. And then I will spend my
Cutting that
5
so
power
early in the game
cores
is very slick.
to get this grab hammer.
Love it.
Oh, nope. I'm doing this backwards again.
Grab hammer, then you spend your
Then I
cards.
spend my cards.
That's it for you, right?
That is it for me.
Player 3.
That is it for me. By which I mean it's my turn. That was a weird way to put it. I guess I'm gonna fire my Peacekeeper weapon. It's gonna deal 5 damage to the boss.
Yep.
I'm gonna leave my blaster in play just to keep it out of my deck. But I didn't want to waste like drawing and using the Peacekeeper as many times as I can, so I fired that. And then I just have 5 power cores in hand. Oops, we didn't reveal this new weapon. It is a fractal grenade. It costs 5. Deals 3 damage and then 2 damage to a minion.
Okay.
That's
So it
cool.
Yeah.
should be able to do 5 damage to 1 minion if you choose
Yeah,
that.
and I guess what's cool about weapons that do damage multiple times like this is it says in like parentheses here, effects that modify damage affect both instances.
Oh.
That said, we haven't really seen any of those.
We have not.
I'm going to spend my 5 on... Damn, I want a quantum hack.
Don't we all?
I'll go ahead and buy a heliosphere for 3 and spend the other 2 on a power. Okay.
Boss turn.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Furion.
First increases its artillery track.
Ugh, disgusting.
Yep.
And then we get Wrath the Conqueror for 9.
Mm.
So it's +4.
And that is the one that on future turns, any player suffers 1 damage. And now that he's level
Don't worry
2,
about
and the players collectively discard 2 cards, but he does have health exactly equal to the damage the sniper deals.
Oh, actually,
And,
it might not go before the boss, so maybe we do have to worry about it.
Oh, is Christian
Oh,
the
no,
wild one?
don't worry about it. I attack with any player's weapons.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
I snipe him. He's gone.
Wow.
Just immediately wrecked.
That for a figure with a name like Wrath the Conqueror.
He's been sniped twice.
Yeah.
2 times I've just been like, hey, Zach, can you handle this? And
He just,
Zach's
like,
I've got my signature sniper rifle.
stands up from his throne or whatever. Decapitated
And
instantly.
then I have 3 energy to spend. 4 energy to spend. So I'm going to keep powering up because that still seems good.
It does.
It does.
Yep. And then last, the boss is up. Again.
Okay.
So his artillery goes up.
And then he drew a Thermian Barricade. Increase the artillery track by 1. Any player suffers damage equal to the current value of their artillery track.
I'm gonna
Eek.
not take that.
That's a 4. I'll take it. That hurts though.
And then the artillery track does fire.
And this says if Furion is level 2, destroy this card. So that's
Okay.
another boss card gone.
The Frostbiter fires. Any player discards a card from their hand and suffers 1 damage.
I can do it. I don't mind discarding a card here.
Okay.
It's a blaster.
Yep. And that drops his
and I
artillery
take
by
1
3
damage.
down to 1. And that's it for this round. New turn order.
Shuffle it up.
Let's do it. It's punchy. Boss turn. Fuck.
Bring it on.
Artillery goes up. And improvised weaponry. Increase the artillery track by 2.
Oof.
And then any player discards a card in hand that costs 1 or more energy. So
I
no
would
basics.
prefer not to do that if we can have somebody else do
I
it.
would also prefer, but it's not the end of the world. It would be discarding my healing fuel. So it'd
I
be-
really don't want to.
All right, I'll do it. I'll discard a Chromarium Halo.
And then the artillery fires.
Sonic Blade. Any player suffers 4 damage. That's you,
me.
Christian.
Yep, I'm down to 5.
All right, I'm gonna try.
This is getting nasty.
I'm gonna see about doing
Yeah,
some
you
healing.
need
See if you can
Yeah,
fucking
power
heal
up.
us.
And then maybe that's just what you do for the next couple of rounds.
Oh, also this should
Except that I just discarded all my fuel.
Oh no.
So me. Any player powers up. Brandon.
Yes.
I'm powering you up.
Thank you.
Oh, I do 1 pew pew. So I'm just gonna pew pew him. Any player powers up. Brandon, that's you. Let's see. I may destroy a fuel in hand, which I'm going to do. Get out of here. With this guy. I may destroy the top card of any supply deck. Is there a supply deck we want to get rid of?
Are we as awesome as that quantum hack is?
I don't.
Are
want
we
it.
ever
Get
going to
rid of
spend
it.
7
No,
on it?
Absolutely not.
All
Get
right,
rid
then
of
it's gone.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And then we
5,
have
6, 7.
targeting sync. This says attack with any player's weapon without discarding it. Potentially good for the way we're playing here.
Yes.
We will not be discarding that one.
Okay, so I have 2, 4, 7 to spend.
Although I do partly wonder if that's just overkill. Like if
I'm inclined to agree.
if instead of going for that and making our decks thicker and cycling and waiting for it to come up, we should just be killing the boss.
That's what I
sooner
think,
than that.
yes.
I don't know.
So I'm going to power up. So does anyone want any of these top weapon cards?
So I plan on increasing my slots this turn. So
Would that be good for you?
it's not going to hurt to have more weapons in my.
Okay. So
Oh.
I'm gonna power up for 2. So I'm gonna say you can take a card off the top of any deck. A
Probably
weapon
this
card.
one, yeah?
Yep. I think so.
That seems good. We have
And then
an
I have 5 more to spend.
arc flare that when you equip it, you can discard a card in your hand or discard
That's
pile.
pretty good.
That's great, and attack to deal 6. That's awesome.
I can't afford that. However, I can afford. We do. So, does anyone want to use New Atlantis?
I do. I think that we should use it soon
Yes.
to get Josh's sniper and my fuel back so that I can get my last power and heal
Great.
someone.
So let's do that.
Okay. So we'll bump down the power on New Atlantis.
And the main phase, I can do this stuff in any order,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So
So
let's do that.
we'll take those 2
so
cards
that
back.
I may,
I love that.
with my 5 remaining energy, buy the Solaris cell to power it up again.
Oh, that's a buy effect.
Yes.
There
it's
you
a
go.
buy
Nice.
effect.
Okay. So we're halfway to using it again.
And then I have 3. I'm gonna get this goes down to 0. I'm gonna get the phase shield as well. Great.
What's the face shield do? I know I've been staring
it
at it
deals
for
2
20
damage
minutes,
and homeworld powers up.
but- Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Okay, done. 2.
All right, it's been a while. Let's go ahead and equip this sniper and my repulsor as well. I'll play these 2 energy cards that have effects on them, so I can destroy the top card of any supply deck if we want to do that. I can also destroy a fuel from my hand,
Hell yeah.
and then I'll play this last fuel, so I'll have a total of 5 energy. But do we want to destroy any of this stuff?
We could certainly. You could decide whether you want to like buy
Yeah.
the grenade or destroy it to have a new option.
I like finding a new option beneath the grenade.
Sure, let's
Just-
find a new option because I'm gonna power up and increase slots this turn.
How about a particle cannon, which also costs 5 and
Destroy a card in your hand. I like
That's
that
better.
effect.
Yeah.
I've not been doing that enough.
it agreed.
Are you taking it?
Are you buying this?
No. I am.
Slobbing up.
Maybe I should.
You have just the right amount for
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think do it.
it's-
That seems really
yeah.
good for your deck.
Yeah, it is. But I need to start thinning my deck so I can get these really good cards.
it. Yeah, that is the paradox of
Of deck builders, of all
Pretty
deck
much.
builders. Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be.
another grav hammer.
This
okay.
works very well.
Next turn is 3.
That's
Oh,
me.
wait, discard your discards.
Oh yes.
I have a blaster in play, and I'm just going to leave it there and play another blaster to go with it. And then I have 3 fuel, and one of them, the Chromarium Halo, Chromarium Halo, gives any player 1 health. Why don't we give that to me?
Yeah.
And Galvanic Current lets an ally draw a card, then discard a card. Who would like that?
Me.
Okay.
All right. On the basis of saying so sooner,
Yeah.
we'll give it to Christian.
Ugh, useless. Oh. It's still
Great,
it's fine.
great.
It's still,
Glad you wasted it.
it's still thinning the deck. And then my
Yeah.
bad cards are getting
Yeah.
out of here. Yes.
And then the Oracle Hub tech, the homeworld powers up, so it's ready to use again.
Nice.
And any player may discard a card, may destroy a card in their hand. Excuse me. I guess I could retcon and destroy my blaster, but do you have a destroy you want to make?
So many.
Then why don't you take it?
Let's dump this because it's the only field card I'm holding right now, so it's doing no good anyway.
Yes.
Okay. That's. Oh no, that's not my turn. I haven't used my energy yet. I was gonna buy my 4th and final power so that I can use my ability and heal Josh for 5.
Yep.
Boom.
Wild.
Who's that?
Do it again.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Well, I have a weapon in my hand this time, so I guess I'll fire my blaster.
Pew, pew.
1 damage to the boss.
Got both of them?
Nah. Jesus. And then I'll equip my Peacekeeper. That will do 5 damage later. And then, I've got a bunch of fuel. I have 3 power cores and the Heliosphere that can be 2 power, or just I can destroy it to gain a weapon that costs 5 or less. I kind of like that Psionic Needle for me. It's just small, can pick off minions or something, and can gain free slots, which is handy.
That can't hurt.
And it just gets the fuel back out of my deck as we kind of transition to the burn the boss down part. So yeah, I will destroy the Heliosphere to gain this Psionic Needle. And then I have 3 energy to spend. Oh, that Ballistic Array, it deals 1 damage when you equip it, and 3 when you attack with it.
Fun.
That's cool. Can't afford it, though. I will power up.
Love it. And then last, boss.
Here's the wild token.
Oh, thank you.
Boss artillery's up. And then the Titan Barrage. The player with the most slots suffers 2 damage and discards a card in hand.
Oh, so that could be either of us here.
I said,
Prefer not
do
to
we
discard
pick?
right now?
Yeah, I don't mind discarding.
It's not a
even,
huge
even though
deal
I,
if I do.
even
Actually,
though
you know
I would,
what? Actually, I should discard.
I would prefer you take the damage.
That's fine.
Is
That's fine.
that part? Yeah.
2 damage.
Yep.
And discard 1. Yeah, I
And the artillery charges.
blaster
Yeah.
doesn't hurt to lose.
You can always discard. The only reason not to discard a blaster at this phase in the game is if you wanted to destroy it from your hand.
The homeworld suffers 4 damage. The Starless Siege Engine has fired upon us. Ugh, homeworld's starting to get...
That's a good name for a card.
I
though.
like it, though. Yeah,
Starless Siege Engine.
It's
Yeah.
evocative. Great, that's it for turns. New round. Here we go. Wild.
Wild player. That's Josh.
All right.
Snipe.
I will.
Oh yeah, maybe
but
a lot of times.
actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not great because it's gonna cycle back to the bottom of my deck. Should I
Well,
maybe
you
hold
could
it?
pop New Atlantis at any point
Yes.
during your action.
Yeah.
All right, snipe it is. Let's take the boss down 9, actually 11 health because I'll just do this, and then the homeworld gains 1.
Love that. 14 on the homeworld, and what's the boss's health now?
34.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. 32. Got it backwards.
Even better.
Yeah.
And then let's pop the homeworld.
Yep.
I will take that sniper back.
Why? What are you going to do with it?
I don't know.
I've got very little worth taking back. I could take back a Psionic Needle, but if someone else has a
I've
better
got
card,
nothing worth taking back.
do you want to take back a second card, or else I'll take one back?
You know what? I haven't recently done anything particularly. I guess I can heal the homeworld with this repulsor, but I've got a lot of weapons right now, so if somebody else has something more useful to do,
Take
I
up
would
that
do it.
Psionic Needle.
Yeah,
Let's
get a free
share the wealth.
slots.
Yeah, exactly.
And this, gaining slots and then leaving my blasters there is like I destroyed them.
Yes, that's true. You're
Actually, kind of good.
Yes.
So then for the rest of my main phase, aside from Atlantis there, I'm going to equip the Fusion Sniper with a Grab Hammer.
Nice.
Those should work out nicely.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
so
then I will be
that's
holding these 2 cards.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, actually, because I had enough weapons, I don't cycle it, but that's fine.
Oh.
It worked out well the way
Yeah.
it worked out.
Yeah.
And pass Wild to me. Boss turn goes.
Oh, should we have bumped down his artillery track when he fired his
Yes,
artillery
it
last
should have
turn?
gone down to 0. You're right.
And then he gains 1.
Yep. And then
And then Fire Support Specialist. We haven't seen this yet because it was in the discard pile at the start of the game. It's a 6, but +4 makes it 10 health minion. On activate, it will increase your... Excuse me, wow.
What was that?
That was a awkward burp. Thank you, beer.
Live streams.
Yeah. Activate, increase the artillery track by 1. If Furion is level 3, any player suffers 3 damage.
Oof. So, nothing yet.
Let's ramp it up.
Okay. Fuck that. Player 1. That's me. I'm up.
Is that blaster equipped?
It is.
Yeah, ping him for 1
Yeah, I'm gonna
damage.
ping
I'll
him
be
for 1.
going
Yeah.
at some point.
Yeah, if there was any way that... I mean, if you go before me, you could also consider grab hammering him so that I can finish him off with my Peacekeeper, because that has a reward for killing a minion.
2, 3,
We'll see if it
4,
lines
5.
up that.
Yeah,
So I have
if it does.
7 energy to spend. And I can destroy the top card of a deck. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do targeting sync to hit for 9 with your sniper without
Oh,
discarding.
you're going to overload it?
I'm gonna
So you're
overload
paying
it.
6?
Yes.
And yeah, attack with any player's weapon without discarding it. That's seems
That's
good.
fully
Yeah.
worth it. Just to get him out.
All right.
That's my turn, man.
The new tech is a psionic tether. It just says the homeworld powers up twice.
Sure. Player 2, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and deal 9 damage to the boss. But while you're adjusting that dial, you can go ahead and make it 13. This is resolving first, then this will, which allows me to return this to my hand.
Love it.
Sniping and sniping and sniping.
Then I will play Fusion Sniper
Turns out,
Jesus.
with the Tectonic Repeater.
Yeah, that's the combo.
And
You've got a little
then
engine going. A
With
bullet
this
engine.
3 energy,
You'll do nothing.
I will, I will do something. I will increase my slots
God.
so that I can also equip this blaster.
Sure.
yeah.
Sure. Why not?
That's my turn.
Player 3.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to keep the peace, firing my Peacekeeper. Since the minion is gone, I will shoot it at Furion for 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to leave my blaster in play again, and in fact, I will... Oh, this is annoying. I don't have enough slots. I guess I'll fire my blaster. 1 more damage to the boss. And then I'll equip a psionic needle and a blaster. And I have fuel for 5 energy, and any player gains a health. So, Christian, why don't you take this health?
Thank you.
Mhm.
That's so kind of you.
And then with my 5, I'm gonna overload the psionic tether, have the homeworld power up twice. So in case you run out of ways to get your sniper back,
Yeah. I
you
think
can
the
do it
boss will
again.
run out of ways to attack us first, so.
Yeah, it does seem likely.
Boss is up.
Okay.
Artillery up.
Oh, he's gonna level up though.
Unrelenting onslaught. Homeworld suffers 3 damage and increase artillery, which means artillery is about to
Okay.
fire.
The homeworld's down to 11, which is mildly
Yeah,
worrying.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Artillery fires. The homeworld suffers 2 damage. Any player suffers 1. I'll eat the 1.
New Atlantis is at
They're
9.
down to 0.
I don't like that, but I do like that we're hopefully killing the boss.
Yeah, the boss
Basically,
is about to
give
die.
Josh
Just get Josh out there.
a turn or
and work out.
two.
Yeah. I mean, Josh, you could kill it right now. when you
No,
activate,
not
right?
quite. I have 11 damage on the table.
Josh, come on.
I
I
know.
know.
You have 1 job. Wild. That's me.
Well, I don't see you doing the other 2 damage here.
I'm going to attack with Josh's sniper rifle
Okay.
for 9,
All right.
dropping us to 4, into 4 health. And then I'm going to pop the New Atlantis to let Josh get his sniper rifle back.
Well, I
Cool.
can do that on my turn.
Oh,
anyway.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah. And neither. Oh, I was gonna say neither you or I have anything to recover. I don't have anything in my discard pile. You could still do that if you have other good stuff you want, because we only need to fire the sniper 1 more time.
Yeah. I actually am going to pop New Atlantis, so I'm going to pick up just one of my high energy cards. If anyone else wants to pick something up.
I got nothing in my discard
I'll
pile.
take the sniper then, and I'll just leave this on the board.
Sure.
So New Atlantis, yep, resets. The reason I'm going to do that is, I'm going to queue up my phase shield, which will also power it up when it fires.
Oh yeah.
It's
I have-
activate during any player's main phase. Players collectively return 2 cards to their hands. Yeah, okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 energy to spend. I'm going to pop the Nexus port for 4. immediately.
What's that do?
Who wants to power up?
Me?
If you can get me,
Yeah.
then I can double fire these.
Yeah,
If we
do
can.
Do it.
How many? Just one though?
Just one.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen, but
Yeah.
like,
I mean, I think we're looking pretty good right now.
yeah, I'm not worried about it.
I have 2 more energy to spend, which I'm going to use to charge myself. That's it for me.
Oh, and Nexus Port powers up the homeworld.
Nice. Oh yeah, it does. It did do both. Number 3, you're up.
That's me. Oh, hey, I have exactly 4 damage in play.
Hit it.
Oh.
I
there you
can
go.
rob Josh of the cool.
Yeah, good.
snipe
He doesn't
going
deserve
low.
it.
Yeah.
I can't finish it. Like I've only
Yeah,
got 2
yeah, yeah.
damage.
Oh,
on
that's
me.
true. That's true.
So you just murder it.
Yeah, 3 damage from my psionic needle and 1 from my blaster.
Yeah.
We'll end it.
Get out of here, Furion.
We win.
Victory.
We murdered him.
That wasn't too hard.
Yeah, I would rate that as a 2 challenge rating.
Yeah. It's funny that they made this a 2 out of... Actually, I guess... I don't know if the rulebook comments on what these are out of. It doesn't necessarily say 2 out of 10. It could go on to infinitium.
Infinitium.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's not it.
No.
You gotta pronounce the
That's not-
T-I-U-M.
yeah, right.
It
That's-
just makes
that's
the
fair.
first part impossible to pronounce.
That was good though. I think I like the programming aspect of the deck builder, right? Where you're like sort of like you have full information about which cards are going to come out. It's interesting. I was just talking to a guy about this. Might even be watching the stream right now from the Discord that I'm too active
Whoa.
on. About cards as a randomizer that limit your abilities as versus cards that are card games where the cards are just like giving you stuff to do, right? How much are you shuffling? How much are you like limiting and closing off possibilities? This game has no limiting and closing off because you always know what's coming. It's always fully understood.
Yeah, I like it a lot. And I wasn't feeling these cards really encouraging me to do so. But as you get better at Aeon's End, you start really thinking about your deck and like, okay, I'm gonna buy, gems are the equivalent of fuel in that game, and it's like, I'm gonna buy this sweet gem when it will get put in my deck next to this other gem, and then all of a sudden I'm gonna be able to buy 8 cost cards whenever that pair comes up.
Yeah.
Like you start thinking that way. And there are even cards designed around that that's like this gem is worth and in that game actually the market stacks are the same card all the way through. You choose 9 cards, and that's actually kind of there's some strategy before the game even begins because there are randomizers, but really, especially for how hard the game is, I think it's designed around you like considering the boss and your characters and curating your market. And but you get cards that are like the first time you play a copy of this, it's worth 2 ether is the currency.
Right.
The second time you play a copy of it, it's worth 4, and so you want to make sure that they are clustered in your deck.
Right. Interesting.
In a way that it's clearly designed around.
How would you say this compares difficulty-wise?
I think that this was about as easy or maybe a hair easier than the easiest boss in Aeon's End.
This is clearly like the intro level boss, right?
Yes. And they have those ratings. This was a 2. There are 3 more bosses in this box, and I guess at this point you can call it the core box, even though it's kind of all there is. Or there's one small expansion that is composed of like the Kickstarter stretch goals, but it is available at retail. So based on one game, I've enjoyed it enough that maybe I'll pick that up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I assume that there will be lots more, and this is kind of the basics. I forgot where that sentence started. Oh yeah, so the box it doesn't surprise me that this is on the easy side, and on the simple side. It's like, it had a deck that it draws from every 3 turns or so. But yeah, they are 2, 5, 8, and 8 in this box, which implies several of them are real difficult.
Right. Interesting.
One of them has just having punched and sorted the cards in the game. One of them has a very small deck, but levels up to level 6, so it goes through it 6 times.
Oh, wow.
Another one has this is the same one that has. I mentioned earlier that there's a boss that has a turn order card specific to that boss that gets shuffled in. Then they have 3 in there, and that extra one that went in does something special.
Nice.
So yeah, they're all over the place in what they do.
Well, shall we check one out?
Yeah, and yeah, I think so. We'll call this a video for now.
Yeah.
And then if you're watching us on the stream, I think do you have time to play another game
I'll
today?
do one more.
All right. Yeah. We'll
Let's do it.
We'll be right back if you're watching the stream. We'll have another game up at a near future date if you're watching this as a video on YouTube.
If you're not watching it live, then time has no meaning. You can just see what's there.
And either way, thank you for watching. One more reminder, like, subscribe, don't click the bell. Any final words?
They can click the bell if they want to click the bell.
Click the bell.
I don't like the idea that
the bell's not for you.
people's like work days are interrupted by me posting a video.
I do.
Yeah.
I want them to feel like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened.
Actually, I was going to ask you if you've clicked the bell, but let me step back. Did you subscribe to Optimal Play?
No.
Well then, I guess you haven't clicked the bell.
No, I haven't clicked any bells. That's just like not how my media consumption works. So don't take it personally.
I would take it personally if you had clicked the bell. I just
That's true.
expressed my opinions on the bell.
Yeah. Josh, are you a subscriber?
No, I don't have I don't do any subscription stuff on YouTube.
Well, is it subscriber is just following? There's no cost or
Yeah.
anything.
No, I know. I just mean
Doesn't
I
subscribe to
I
anything.
just-
Yeah, me
I
neither.
don't-
I've subscribed to 0 things on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm 36 years old. I don't have time for this.
I'm 37 and I subscribe to 50 channels. And I'm not kidding, 50.
And how's that working out for you?
You keep up with all of
Fine.
them?
I mean, as far as I can tell, I think YouTube has a page that lets you look at your subscriptions. I've never seen it or clicked on it. Really, I think
It's a mystery.
subscribing to a channel more or less just makes it more likely that channel's newest videos show up on your homepage.
Sure.
It bumps it up in your personal algorithm, I think is mainly what it does.
Yeah.
And it helps the channel out because the more subscribers, the more it just recommends it to randos and...
No, I fully understand that I should be subscribing to...
But you're not promising that you're going to.
I'm not promising that I'm going to.
Yeah.
No.
Wow.
It could happen. It could happen.
It could happen. Anything's
All right.
possible.
Well, then I'm not promising that we'll ever hang out again.
Wow.
Other than...
That escalated very quickly.
Other than immediately right now.
Other than right now for the next 60 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Then we'll see how that goes. You're on thin ice.
I carried this boss.
That's true.
You did.
With
you
your
did.
sniper, throw it over your shoulder, grab the next sniper rifle. Yeah.
All right, well, we'll be back soon to take on... I can't remember the name of the next boss. Join us next time to find out the name of the next boss and more.
Furion 2. Return
Maybe.
of Furion. Yeah, that's right.
Till then, be optimal.
Oh.